Thank you for the Spectrum Brown. Oh, damn, y'all got a lot of gas cow. Jesus. What the fuck are you? Huh? What's up? You wanna die early? Sure, we'll have you die early. Ow.
Everyone all right?
Oh, this bastard hit me in the fucking foot, you bitch. God damn it. Oh, another one.
Got him.
Oh shit. Okay. That's brown. Drink it down. I don't want to touch that. All right. So let's.
We, misplaced. Heck, anyway, the sooner we get those...
We knew sooner or later that we're the real...
We lost all the guests.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Journal, pop.
They come. Our skills are unrivaled.
Obviously, you had me. And also, I think you also have fire, right? Should. Okay, so I think another way. Possibly? You could try. But first off,
They come. Everyone all right?
this mother stop fucking biting my leg! Piece of shit. Can it be repaired? I need to have it repaired. Please repair my leg. Thank you. Alright, safety save. And let's go. Oh, wow, okay. Cool. Glad you were able to take care of that. Yeah, he tried punting. It did not work out, as you can tell. Alright. Pseudo-feral forest. Nice. Okay. That's definitely not going to play a part at all. Totally. Not one bit. What's up?
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Yep. Well, if you guys ain't gonna go forward, I'll go forward. Hey, what's up? Could be, but I'm still dying. Oh, nice. Autosave, sick. Now we got that done. Alright, so... last one's over there. I mean, this also kind of helps me out. Because then... hey. Okay. Please tell me this is... there's no... there's a fucking invisible wall. God damn it! I hate the fact that there's an invisible wall. Why does it have to be an invisible wall? Bitch. Alright, so let's do this quick speed run jumping shit. Oh, speaking of which, interestingly enough, AGDQ actually ran last week. Funny enough, I think it was actually pretty nice. I think they actually finished up earlier today. Thinking about it, like super early in the day. But they hit a world record on the amount that they have donated, as expected. Honestly, at that point, I really don't think that there's ever going to be a time where they don't break their own record. Ah! Nope. Y'all are up. I just got instant fucked. What? What is this? What? I just get dead. And I'm all the way back here. Of course I am. Well, at least I don't have to do much. Oh. Shortcut. That's convenient. The fuck kind of cactus is that?
Incoming! Got him!
Down they go!
Get up! Get up! Everybody hurt! Everyone all right?
Alright. Thank you. Okay. So, money on how to deal with this is...
Incoming!
yeah, okay. Hmm? Ooh, fuck. Holy fuck! Parvati just flew! Okay, that was hilarious. Just pew! Her body legitimately became a rocket ship. Or at least a plane. Because it just flew. Like, it just was like, nah, I'm good. I'm out, bro. I'm gone. Ooh, a fat ass snake, bro. Look how fat this thing is. How the hell did I not see him? That is so weird to see. Yeah, Salty was never in our name. Let's be real here. Good, it better be. Okay, safety save. You know how it is. Safety save. God. If this could stop scratching, that'd be great. Oh. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, did we kill them all? Sick. Look at that. Strategery. That's how it is. When you safety save, you win. It's just how the game works. Alright. We got the room keys. Let's go back to the city. Actually, speaking of which... I mean... Wait a minute. Wow, what a shocker. It's like I kind of expected it to be that place. I know my shit. Very well.
I'll be out of here as soon as I can, Gunther.
It's Hunter. Hunter.
Yo.
Hey there. You find us those keys?
Yep.
That's all of them. You're a lifesaver and a half, Inspector. Lawrence, you got the bits?
Let's see, which pocket did I... Oh, they're in my hand. Here you are, Inspector. We'll make sure to put in a good word with our friends, too. I can't wait to put this behind us.
What are you gonna do now?
We'll wait here a little longer, and start clearing out their rooms when the shift changes. Not sure what we'll do with their belongings.
Lawrence, we talked about this, remember? What belongings? Anyhow, thanks again, Inspector. Good luck with your investigation.
Thanks. Well, that saved me some time. That actually saved me a lot of time. I don't have to run all the way here. Alright. Where's the spectrum? If it's brown, drink it down. Yeah, so I think I might have hit max level. I'm not sure what max level is in this. Is it 35? I'm actually gonna look that up because I have no idea. Max level in the Outer Worlds. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, 36. So.
Captain, what is this place and why is everybody acting so strange? Oh, law. They ain't cannibals, right?
Well, have you ever tried roasted meat from a human's flesh? I haven't either. They normally turn to ash before we do it, so let's check this place out. Okay, these guys seem like they don't want to kill us. Hi.
About time somebody came the hell back. I notice you're not spattered in blood, which doesn't bode particularly well. For you. I hope you're not about to tell me you lost your nerve.
I lost my nerve. I understand those words individually, but not together.
You're rather unflappable, aren't you? I wish I were like that. Instead, I'm tense enough even when I don't have a dozen people not doing what I paid them to do. Pardon my tomfoolery, stranger. I see I've mistaken you for someone else. Victoria Foxworth, Rizzo's executive clerical actuator. Pleased to meet you. Might I ask what brings you to the reserve?
I'm investigating the murder of Halcyon Helen. The jail's brought me here.
A professional, I see. I don't know anything about any murder, but you might be just who I'm looking for.
Really?
There's a particular task that my hunters haven't yet been capable enough to complete. I wonder if you'd have any interest in it.
Go on.
As you may be aware, Slug currently owns the reserve, but it rightfully belongs to Rizzo's. There's an ex-Rizzo's employee currently in possession of the land grant for the entire complex. Insult to injury from Slug. And evidence that this complex is rightfully ours. This particular individual is up there in years. His mind is failing. Leaving the land grant to him is like leaving it in the trash. I would like you to retrieve it.
What makes say the reserve is right belong to Rizzo's?
You mean you don't know the story? This atmospheric complex was first annexed by Rizzo's. We'd planned a lovely wildlife-themed attraction to be built here. Alas. Due to some backhanded and admittedly shrewd legal footwork on Slug's part, Rizzo's ownership of the complex was lost. Now we rent it from Slug. I seek only to have what was stolen returned to us.
Let's see if I can solve the situation non-violently.
Solve the situation however you like, so long as you bring me the land grant. The target in question lives out in the woods, exactly where I'm not certain. Best of luck.
Thanks. Let's see here. What's up?
Hello. Welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
For a positivity disciple, you sound a little less enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
Well, I was hired to look into Halcyon Helen's murder. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
Self-flagellate what now? Oh no. That's completely different from what I thought. We're gonna completely ignore the fact that I had a really different thought of what flagellation was and mistaken it for another word that started with FL. Anyway. The feud?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Who was it?
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
Have you noticed any unusual behavior in the retreat lately?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day.
Okay.
At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet. Who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
I mean, eventually is a big thing. That's just how it is. You know. All right. Well, that's all for now.
Certainly.
What can you tell me about the retreat, though?
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out, or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Do you know the prophet well?
Of course, I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
That's unfortunate. All right. Well, take care.
Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious. I noticed the Prophet's dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange.
Bundle.
Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Couldn't you have brought this information forward a little earlier?
I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
Are you sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Okay, I'll look into it. Okay. So we have a body. Alright, let's see. Disciple. Okay. Let's see. Is there any other?
Gotta keep going. I can feel my inner negativity seeping out of me. Breathe deep the fumes of revelation.
I don't know what the hell you're on, but keep on going. Your heart is going to be in the best shape of its life. Unless you're not inhaling oxygen. I don't know. There we go. Cool. Let's see here. View messages. From Bellamy Ruth. It's saying I'm actually lost. Point 0.01%. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. Let's first talk to the profitability.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. Where? Timeline discrepancy nearby.
It's not good enough to be better than everyone. I'm better than everyone.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
Well, I'd like to ask you a few questions since you know who I am.
Certainly, certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of my productivity seminars. We'll free you of those potential hampering humors in a heartbeat.
I don't think I understand.
As science has taught us, the body is made up of two things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately. By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions.
Something about this all seems fishy.
No, I assure you, we all bathe semi-regularly. That's probably just the compost heap we have our customers, seminar visitees, lie in. It promotes freeing oneself from one's body. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar?
I don't think it gets better the time. I have a murder.
Yes. I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, brother. Please, take your time.
Brother.
I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist?
You said you had no further interactions with Helen before her death, correct?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
So, no messages from her or anything like that.
Your tone of voice seems to suggest that you have information already, which also suggests you've read my terminal. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
Well, I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You and Helen didn't get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
I read your terminal. I'd think really carefully before you lied to me again.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
Said they saw you dragging a human-shaped lump into your yurt.
Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
The quicker I get the truth, the faster I can leave you alone.
Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes, but as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
That's all for now. Alright, let's find a body.